Hello, beautiful and powerful women. Welcome to Susan Unleashed. This podcast is for any woman who wants to live a gorgeous life on her terms and who knows that not only is being a woman enough, it is the key to everything. I'm your host, Susan Elizabeth, certified professional coach, #1 best-selling author, and Energy Leadership Index master practitioner. I fiercely support women who are passionate about elevating their lives while embracing their truest selves. Are you ready to unleash your power? Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode. We're going to be talking about sacred rituals instead of boring routines. So think of your life. And when you think of your life, you probably have a lot of routines that you do in your life. But I want to put something out there that might shift some of your routine into more of a ritual. And I'm going to talk about what a routine is and what a ritual is. A ritual is because then when you can create more ritual in your life, it makes your routine more pleasurable, because I'm all about the pleasure in life. But it also might take some things that you're resisting that might be a routine that you think you have to do and turn it into a much more pleasurable ritual that is going to bring you joy or something that you look forward to versus maybe a boring routine or something that you feel like you have to do. So when you think about your daily routine, you're probably going to have a daily routine. You're going to have a morning routine. You're going to have an evening one, things you do throughout the day and the week. And we talked about the month or maybe even the year. And there's an intention behind a routine that actually makes it a ritual. So there's a difference between a routine and a ritual. So a routine is a process or an action that you repeat or that you do on a regular basis. And a ritual is more of a meaningful practice that's created that has a deeper sense of purpose but it's also repeated as well. So there's the difference between the routine and ritual. So there might be an intention between everything, but there's a deeper meaning behind a ritual. It's something that almost could be considered sacred. It can be a celebration of what you're doing. And when I think of my daily routine, I think of things like brushing my teeth, taking my shower, eating breakfast, having my morning cup of coffee, waking up at a certain time, and maybe going to work or working at a certain time. And when I think about my ritual around that, a ritual's different. I turn some of my routine into a ritual. So many of the routines that I do, I've turned into a much more pleasurable experience. So let me kind of share with you a little bit about what some of that is. Because when you think about a morning routine or ritual, my morning is very sacred and it sets my whole day up. And I've learned if I just jump out of bed and go throughout my day without having a ritual, I find I'm not as effective. I find I'm not enjoying my day. I'm not as organized. I'm not as intentional. And so when I actually create a ritual in my morning ritual, I look forward to it. I know there's something very rich in there for me for the day. And I have an evening routine. But in the morning, I'll get up, but before my feet even hit the floor, I'll have my gratitudes. I'll quickly be grateful, for the morning, for my body. I'll think about my day, who's going to be in my day, who's before me. Am I coaching people? Who am I encountering? What am I going to do? But who am I going to be that day as well? And then when I take my shower, I get up. Sometimes I'll take my shower right away. Other times I'll ease into my day. I'll have my cup of coffee. I'll then light a candle, I'll open my journal, and I'll just kind of wake up with my journal and a little bit of a meditation. Sometimes I'll do my meditation before I even get out of bed, and in addition to my gratitudes. And it really kind of depends. And it doesn't have to be long. Sometimes I have 5 minutes. Sometimes I take a half an hour in my mornings. But, I just want to share that even when I'm washing my body, I turn that into a ritual. Like I'm just appreciating my beautiful body, all parts of it. I'm lovingly touching myself, massaging, certain areas that maybe are a little stiff. And I'm thinking about my body as this beautiful vehicle that carries me through my life and what it does for me. I mean, the body is so intelligent and so wise, and I just appreciate it. And I have, I exfoliate and I have scrubs and beautiful body washes. And it's really my time for my connection with, and I think the water, and it's purifying and it's washing out anything that's left behind that's old, and it's cleansing. I also think about my meditation time and how I love to journal. I love to sometimes just sit and meditate as well. And I'm just washing my mind. And I think of meditation as kind of you're brushing your teeth and you're washing your face, you're washing your body. What about washing and cleaning your mind? And I do that in the mornings. I do that in the evenings. And it's just this beautiful, beautiful process. And when I sit and I connect to spirit and I connect to myself, and, sometimes it could be journaling or through my meditations, I really become present in the moment, and I embody that moment. I embody what's going on, and it's very special. And again, it could take a few minutes. It could take many minutes, whatever I want it to be that day, because I know my day begins the night before, right? I know how much time I have, and I know maybe I'm going through something and I'm working through something, and I'll intend that. And I'll play music sometimes very softly. There's certain musics I like in the morning compared to maybe during the day. And when it comes, so I'm going to shift gears here. So when it comes to exercise as well, sometimes, I don't know about you all, but I know for me, sometimes I just do not want to go exercise. But yet I know once I start exercising, or when I'm concluded with it, I just feel better. I know this. It's a way of life for me. So I've turned my exercise routine into a ritual. And I've always said, when it comes to moving my body and my exercise, it is an investment. It's a gift that I give to myself. And I've always said, if I can just get to the gym, if I really don't want to be there, I'll turn around. Well, 100% of the time, once I'm at the gym, I stay there. I start my routine. And I think this really is a gift to myself, and it becomes this ritual. Now I look forward to it. Most days, I don't even think twice. It's a ritual. I do it for myself. It's my practice. It's a part of what I do. I do yoga, I weight lift, I walk in nature, I ride my bike. These are things that are just so sacred to me, and it's where I find myself. It's where I connect to myself. It's where I push myself. It's where I learn about myself. I clear my mind. I could be walking in nature, and that's a walking ritual. It's a walking meditation. So here's another little secret too, because I really do not like cardio, but I've learned to save certain Netflix or certain programs that I only watch when I'm doing cardio. I don't watch them at other times, because then I actually look forward to it, and it takes my mind off of that. If it's wintertime and we're inside and I can't get outside because the weather's not cooperating, I will look forward to my ritual, maybe on the elliptical or on the bike. And it takes my mind off of that boring repetition, because I can't be outside riding my bike. I can't be out walking in nature. Or if I do, it's maybe uncomfortable, or maybe it's really icy, depending on where I'm living. And I turn my routine into a ritual that takes my mind, and I shift my mindset off of what I'm doing that's routine, and I turn it into a ritual, and then I look forward to this ritual. So I look forward to doing cardio on an elliptical or on a bike, and I'm creating this ritual from a routine that I know is going to benefit me. It's good for my heart. It's good for my lungs. It's good for my body when I get energy flowing. Now, I never have that problem when I go weightlifting. Once in a while, when I have to get started to go to the gym, once in a while, I'm like, okay, where's my motivation? But when I shift my mindset, then I see a huge shift in the way I'm showing up, and I actually show up for myself so much better. So what else do I want to say with this? So a routine is really important. It's important, to have, we all have our routines, and you know what your routine is. But when you have your routine, you have the opportunity to create what I call this daily ritual, the weekly ritual with whatever it is that you want. And you actually create a gift to yourself. You're presencing yourself, and you're creating a gift to yourself with this ritual out of a routine. because it's a mindset shift. It's like a reframe. And it just feels better when you say you have a ritual, a beautiful ritual in your life compared to like, oh, I have this boring old routine. And when you have this, the result's going to be you have more optimism, you have more pleasure in your life. And again, I'm all about teaching about pleasure, especially as women. And you have more emotional well-being. You have well-being on all levels, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So I want you to just try it. Think about your routines. Think about what you have in your life that are routines, and then slow down and become present in the moment, and then create that meaning in the middle of whatever routine that you have to turn it into a ritual. I even know, like brushing my teeth. I've even purchased different toothpastes that are more enjoyable because I don't care for mint toothpaste too much, but I love like a ginger cocoa toothpaste that I have by Boca, and I love the taste of that. I've always liked brushing my teeth, but I really look forward to brushing my teeth with this particular toothpaste, and I just have pleasure in the moment. No kidding. And so what I want you to think about is, what routines do you have that you can turn into rituals that are really going to bring a deeper meaning and a deeper pleasure into your life? And that's really as simple as changing your mindset and adding in a couple extra things and creating more meaning and being present in the moment. So I want to leave you with this. What routines do you have that you could turn into rituals because it will bring more pleasure and more meaning into your life? Or what things can you add into your life that could be a ritual that have the meaning and have that deeper reason for you to do something in your life that you can turn into a pleasurable thing that you do daily or weekly or monthly or yearly? Okay, that's it for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love it if you would leave me a review or share it with someone else who may enjoy it too. To stay connected with me, please head on over to SusanElizabethCoaching.com and make sure that you sign up for my tips on how to live an unleashed life full of passion and purpose. Until next time, go live an unleashed life.